Hi, I'm Erica Farber, President and CEO of the Radio Advertising Bureau, and welcome to RAB at Work, the Q Report on location from RAB's home office in Dallas, Texas, where we're taking a closer look at the city's vibrant and thriving advertising community, from local and regional advertisers to Dallas-based advertising agencies serving national clients. Now, the Dallas-Fort Worth area is known to truly be a creative advertising hub. It's home to over 200 creative, media, and marketing agencies, as well as headquarters for major companies such as AT&T, 7-Eleven, Six Flags, Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, ExxonMobil, just to name a few. So we paid a visit to a few of our neighbors to find out directly where they see both the local and national advertising landscape headed, and what more they'd like to see from us, their radio partners. So have a look.
I'm a huge believer in the power of audio. Audio can spark the imagination. It can make you excited. It can make you sad. It can make you feel a sense of urgency. And I think as creative people, we have to find ways to harness that to meet a brand's objectives. And in that, radio becomes a very, very important part of the equation.
Audio, everybody says it's the oldest mass medium, but I really do feel like this is a golden age for audio. There are more ways to deliver it, more ways to consume it, and the quality and variety is better than ever.
Radio, to me, is a true exhibition of creative talent, because you can't rely on visuals. You can't rely on any kind of visual drama or photography style or the lighting that a director uses to tell a story, but you still have to tell a story.
You just have an idea and one person's voice. And because it's so imagination and story driven, the listener is as big a part of that as the writer is. And so they are crafting the story in their own head based on simple words. And so it's a very personal medium because you're speaking directly to each individual imagination out there.
You can use radio and you can tell a great story. And you can tell a story in a charming, endearing, illuminating way that people will respond to.
Radio has the ability to reach people in a very timely way, and that is very relevant to how we incorporate radio to our media mix for our grocery clients.
One of the biggest benefits we think to radio is our ability to take that national message that is at the consideration brand level and bring it down to the intention level. And that's one of the powers of radio. When you can take a local voice and tie it to a national brand, it gives further edification to the fact that that consumer is making a good choice towards that brand.
Six Flags is a national company, but with many local parks. Our focal point are local marketing plans. So local radio is critical for us.
We did a campaign for GoDaddy. They were expanding into Mexico and into Latin America. And we went in and created a campaign where we were using some of the sounds that you might hear if you lived in those countries. The sounds of the street vendor that comes by to, oddly enough, sharpen your scissors and your knives. There's a sound that you'll hear and you know that he or she is coming down the street. And so we were able to capture those interesting, unexpected moments that were audio to create a connection between that brand and that audience. And I thought that was a really beautiful use of radio.
The ability to write in a way that makes someone see what you're talking about, to me, is undervalued, underestimated, and under-executed, because I don't think that you find many agencies that place much importance on radio. You know, it goes to the junior writer, it goes to the junior GI. Yeah, we got a radio spot. Not here. It goes to creative directors because they know how to paint that picture and tell that story.
Let's go with a campaign, a concept, and you pull from everything and you actually bring to everything. So from social media tweets and social listening to a radio spot, we're talking about a competitor brand, and we looked at social media to see what their complaints about that brand were. So we turned them into a greatest hits, and so we're selling a new album from that brand with all these people complaining about it in the name of funny names of songs. Everything that is beyond the play on words, that is this easy way out for radio, I think it's exciting.
Because radio tends to be, I think, underutilized, it means that there's a lot less clutter perhaps for your client. And because it's less expensive than television, oftentimes you can do more. So I think radio should definitely be considered more often than it probably is. I think it's like a little secret sometimes that other people are overlooking, but we're able to take advantage of for our clients.
Digital does a horrible job of activating a consumer that is fleeing the malls, fleeing Target, fleeing Sears by the droves. Radio can be that voice to invite somebody to a brick and mortar establishment that is missing in almost any other medium.
Yeah, we know that somebody may hear a radio spot, see a TV spot, search for something on YouTube, get a retargeted ad, and then go to our site and buy a ticket. Which one really did it? Is it because of the final digital unit that did it? Not necessarily. All of it played a role. Today's world is about looking at the whole picture. There are times when you're in a budget and you have to pick, but when you have the opportunity to really go after a consumer, you have to hit them in a number of ways. And so you've got to build awareness, you've got to remind them, and then you need to, get the sale, get the commitment. All of them work together.
We're closing our time in Dallas on location at Six Flags Over Texas. Wow, how much fun! It's been an incredible few days visiting with some of our clients, but most importantly, learning from them. I'm energized by what I'm hearing, and I hope you are too. Our advertisers believe in radio and know it brings tremendous ROI for them. We just need to continue to bring them fresh and creative ideas that meet their marketing objectives. The RAB is always here to help you with that mission. Have an interesting opportunity? Just ask RAB. All right. Okay, buddy, you're coming with me.